to another game of Tiny. Why can I not seem to get this right at the moment? Hopeless, eh? Hopeless. So our players have played a little bit of Tiny already. To see how they're going to play this one out. Qeast going for the Temple of Ra already, so he can age up. Andres starting the barracks production, but he's also adding a lot of houses to start with, so this isn't quite optimal, but he's getting there. Both our players definitely are. Improving a long way with this. It's a difficult map to get used to. Even empowering, it's quite smart, and you can actually add some priestesses. There's no reason why Qeast can't. He's got plenty of gold in the bank, he's got plenty of population space at this stage. So he can put priestesses on all of his buildings and empower them, get them up quicker. Even empowered towers while he's building them. Andres can actually add ranges and stables here as well. They will eventually be quite useful. I mean, Hypaspists are definitely a handy unit against Axemen, but eventually he's going to have to deal with Axemen champions, so he doesn't necessarily just want mass Hypaspists. Andres having a range now. Armories and the Academy, very handy actually to get Agoge Discipline after Philosophy. Because you have limited space for armories and for production buildings, so both those very handy to have. Philosophy also speeding up your age up times. Keeps adding more and more buildings here. He's got to be careful to not get units all trapped in them and to really try and maximize the amount of build space, because he is losing a bit of space with how these are set up. So Andres has done a little bit of a better job of clumping buildings here and then having space to actually have a production building there later, or add even another row of houses and then still have a tiny column so around his TC so he can repair it if he needs to. It's very hard trying to add multiple TCs in Tiny. You've got very limited space. You've got to really think about maximizing your build time. You know, the time it takes to build a town center, you could put 3 production buildings out with that same villager. Getting to the stage we're going to start seeing Siege. Qeast can even go for Temple of Tar once he gets age 3. And get that age 4 out and get the area converting Priests of Tar. If you get all the Egyptian upgrades for priests also, it's very, very solid. Andres is actually well down on population relative to Qeast here, because Qeast has just got so much more queued up at the moment. But on the field, oh, he does still definitely have a good mass here, and he's even got camels in the mix, so that'll be handy for taking damage from the Toxotes. If he gets champion on those, they'll even do a lot of damage to said Toxotes. Does have some axes trapped over here in the back corner though, so we can delete that house and get them out in the field for a bit of a boost. But right now he's sort of over-queued in a way. Even empowering the TC, which is handy. Make sure he's min-maxing that mill production speed. A lot of rams being pumped out now by Andres. And he is making ultimately much more effective use of the queue. Not as many houses required when you do this. Qeast has got so many houses down, but it's taking up build space. Because he could have another stables or another barracks or both over here. And be playing off around 90 population like Andres is doing. And making better use of the build space that he's got. Quite passive here from Qeast, and I don't think he realizes just how many units he's got trapped over here. Very effective use of the guard towers as well. You can get those upgrades for Greeks, making them even stronger. probably going to be it for qeast here, because now he's down on production buildings and on army out in the field, so this will be GG from here. Andres able to go to age 4 now. He can even start that Gastrophetes production if he needs to, but I don't think he is going to need to. qeast, nothing but a villager in production and a bunch of axemen. Yeah, so there was a few things qeast, I think. Eventually the wheels fell off there, but he did have a really... Why is my delete button not working? There we go. So eventually Andres able to overwhelm, just with a more refined overall build there.